Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show for September 3rd, 2022. DK water provides much needed water to the body and brain, aids in digestion, helps us maintain a healthy weight, and tastes great. DK water never tastes flat or boiled. It makes for an excellent drinking experience and one that does wonders overall for the entire body. Located at 2 Creef Road, Kingston 6, call them 876-627-9114 to 5. That's 876-627-9114 to 5 or 876-807-5315. That's 876-807-5315. The Open Gate Show, whenever I'm doing it, wherever, it energizes me. I love to give back to racing because racing surely needs inputs like these to help inform our fans on what really is happening. The Open Gate Show motto is, are we getting from all aspects of society what we want rather than what we need? I think the former, and that's where the culture we are in at present shows a negative impact for the future. Veteran jockey, may his soul rest in peace, Joseph Woodett. Of course, remember Joe Woodett. His son, Joseph Woodett Jr., at a track in Maryland as a trainer, just getting his license, has won 2 races very quickly. And that's really a good feat. I'm sure a lot of us remember Joe Woodett. He was an apprentice at Mrs. Cricket and emerged to be a very popular lightweight jockey. First race tomorrow starts at 12 noon. And we have 10 races. Yes, some small fields, but we have 10 races. First race goes 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs. It's for 3 and up. It's an optional claim race, $450,000 to $550,000, as well as daily bet 5 years and up, who hasn't won 4 races. Number 1, War of the Roses, could be part of your lower exotics. Number 3, Dr. Gray has been displaying useful value since the latter part of last season. Should be able to get on the board again, maybe even fight it out for a top 3 slot. Number 4, Angelus got 56 to 1 last week, the 27th of August, going 6.5 furlongs. Was a bit behind and closed a bit to be 3.5 lengths to Dodgers Link and China Express as well as Bin Laden. Coming here now against far lesser, except for maybe number 5, These Choice. Angelus should be more focused this time and have a good chance of taking this race. Number 5, These Choice gets Shane Ellis and only needs to duplicate that May 14th run over this distance of 7 furlongs, where she was held a bit off the lead and just quickened to win by 5.5 lengths in a fair time for this class, 1:20 and 4/5, beating Co-Pursuit and Ejita. Duplicating that could definitely better these. I'm concerned, though, about his July races, especially being a late on start on the 30th of July, and it's just returning. Number 7, Zabatoni, will be a late on starter. Number 8, Fabulosity, should be able to get a low placing on the board, even though her favorite visor is off. Number 4, Angelus. From number 5, These Choice, either of these will win. Number 3, Dr. Gray. Number 8, Fabulosity. Second race goes 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters for native at 5 and up, who hasn't won 2 races as well as imported 5 and up. who remains a maiden. 6 declared. They go 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. Number 1, Little Buzz. 6 starters here whose form cycles are poor. Let me see where my information can help you. Number 2, Valiant, was in a bang-up finish for 3rd place, which included number 5, Audibility. Both of these were ahead, apart, turning for home, and Audibility just finished a nose in front of a Valiant. Number 4, Trulicity, was 3 lengths behind those two. Just mention who passed him at the furlong point. That was Audibility. Well, both of them, including Valiant, did. They are going to have a furlong more tomorrow, so I don't expect much to change. Number 5, Audibility, one of 2 5-year-old U.S. importee in this race who is yet to show anything, even though well supported in 5 of his 8 career starts here in Jamaica. What can I say? Number 6, Chief Guard Guy, the other U.S. imported horse here whose form leaves much to be desired. All I can say, he is far busier than all here on the exercise track. Three-cut Guy has been seen having more sheen, and it looks a little bit fitter to me than how we usually look. So I'm selecting number 6, Three-cut Guy, just for number 5, Audibility. Number 2, Valiant. Number 4, Trulicity. 3rd race for 4 years and up, native bred horses. It's a maiden condition race, $6, going 1,100 meters or 5.5 furlongs. Number 1, Always Vigorous, has been vigorous yet, but he hasn't broken her maiden. No complaints now, in order of doing just that in winning this race. Number 2, Jungle Cat, as its name implies, are always dangerous in the jungle. Beware of the cat. Another cat, number 3, Tiger Bella, has one good showing, and that was last week, 20th of August, going out the straight. That was a very weak field, and some here were present. Incidentally, Tiger Bella finished a length, 2nd to JB Flyer, and Lucky Plumber was a length behind that one. Number 5, Magic Bullet, cutting back in distance and has a fair form. She's fit. Top 3 though. Number 5, Magic Bullet. Number 1, Always Vigorous. Number 2, Jungle Cat. One of the top 3 selections here should take care of this race. Number 4th race goes 5 from straight or 1,000 meters straight. It's 4 trails and up. Optional claiming 200 to 250,000. With 5 native bred 6-year-olds and up who hasn't won 3 races, as well as native bred 5-year-olds who are still a maiden. Number 1, Boss Izzy, 57 kilos, and Better Pac-Man out this course and distance. That is on the 22nd of June, coming off a brief respite. And let's see what this one will do here. Number 2, Willardine, reclaimed by trainer Wilfred Trin from his last race. That was last week. And he's quickly back with British Roman on. Number 4, Acapella, been holding her form and could fight for a top spot. Seemingly, she was very close at the winning post to number 5, Blue Attitude, in recent encounters with that one. Number 5, Blue Attitude, been over a year and a half she last won. Is weighted to be a contender here with 52 kilos and informed rider Devin Foster, number 6, Commissioner, won 3 races so far in 2022. Well, that's good. And only need to be physically okay with that resume to better these. The one that has less physical issues, in my opinion here, is number 4, Capella, and she is on top for me. For second, number 5, Blue Attitude. Number 6, Commissioner. For third, if he is okay, he will win. Number 2, Willow Number 1, Boss Izzy, in that order of preference for the top 5. We go to race 5, which has 9 horses declared. 1100 meters or 5.5 furlongs for native foals and up, who has won 2 races, and imported foals and up, who are still maiden. Number 1, The Good Life, has been consistent in the top 3 and should be there or near that once again. Number 4, Show Curling, one of 2 here for owner-trainer Patrick Lynch, a possibility, but nothing is sure. Number 5, Joyful, the other Patrick Lynch entry here, but this one has the leading rider, Dane Dawkins, on. Number 6, Fearless Vibes, showing 0 since breaking her maiden in June 4th. Number 7, China Music. Last 9 starts were all out the straight. She ventures on the curb this time with female apprentice Samantha Fletcher on, and is very light. Number 8, Nakamura, worked 6 days after her race when she placed second 3 lengths behind Fake, going out the straight. On Wednesday the 27th, galloped out the gate, first 4 in 48.3, putting up in 1, 3 in the 5th very easily. Fake was an out-of-class horse, and Nakamura should run even better this time. Number 8, Nakamura. Number 4, Short Curling. Number 1, The Good Life. Number 5, Joyful. Number 7, Chinese Music. DK Water provides much needed water to the body and brain. Surely provides enough oxygen, aids in digestion, help us maintain a healthy weight and taste great. DK Water never tastes flat or boiled. It makes for an excellent drinking experience and one that does wonders overall for the entire body. Located at 2 Creef Road, Kingston 6. Call them 876-627-911425. That's 876-627-911425 or 876-807-5313. Race 6 goes 5 furlongs straight, and it's for Native Trio. It's a main condition race. 15 declared. Number 3, Traveller's Lodge, a well-built debutant who has been around on and off the track for quite a long time. This horse is bred for speed and looking to have that as it's evident in the mornings whenever she gallops. Traveller's Lodge was born on the 25th of March, a bay filly by Blue Pelster Lodge out of Sea Traveller by Law of the Sea. Owned by Houston Stables, trained by Christopher Pearson. Marcus the Dube bred this horse, and John Smith, the groom. The champion jockey Anthony Thomas rides. Can win if her legs hold. Gets Lasix and tongue tie for her debut. Number 5, another debutant, Best Daughter-in-Law. This horse is interestingly bred, being a half-sister to former Grade 1 campaigner, Chase the Great. Born the 17th of April, a bay filly by Buzz Nightmare out of Our Miss Root by West Acre. Piaget Stable owns Vincent Atkinson, bred and trains this one. The groom, Clifford Bird, Rouja Laho, who is considered a 5 furlong straight specialist. He rides. Best Daughter-in-Law should need this race. Number 6, Whiskey, gets Lasix and visor now after running evenly on debut last week, going 6.5 furlongs for trainer Richard Azan, who normally gives his youngsters a race or 2 before getting them fired up to perform. Number 7, Traditional Lady. One of two ladies here for trainer Patrick Lynch. Ran okay in the last 3 races and now getting first-time blinkers and has Dane Dawkins back on. Number 8, Lord Berkington. Keeps improving and gets his 3rd career start for trainer Gabriel Sobrati, who is another who gives his youngsters a race or 2 or even 3 before he really put in the necessary to have them performing well. Did run okay on last and should improve in that and should have a say for top honors tomorrow. Number 9, Rambling Rose, ran on debut, showing speed but looked very inexperienced. Has been seen in more focus, mentality of late, and gets blinkers but still has no Lasix on. Rambling Rose should definitely improve on that run, and as I said, showed lots of speed in that race on the 20th of July against Ruby is the One and Du Jour. Number 10, Another Lady, Better Stablemate. Number 7, Traditional Lady, twice. Has been showing good speed since getting Lasix and should again be showing some speed tomorrow. Number 11, Du Jour, speed she has, but holding it to the end, and that's her issue. Number 13, Phonometer. Have fun. It's your choice. Number 14, Babylon Will Fall. Return off a brief respite. Working okay and well drawn. You better not allow Babylon to fall without you knowing. Number 15, Another Wave. Fairly consistent filly who should do okay. Number 7, though, for me, Traditional Lady. From number 14, Babylon Will Fall. Number 8, Lord Berkington. Number 9, Rambling Rose. Those are the top 4 for me. Number 10, Northern Lady, as well as number 3, Traveling Rose, should, and number 6, Whiskey, for those who play the I-5. You can give those some consideration. The 7th race goes 5 furlongs round for neighborhood trios who hasn't won 2 races and imported trios who are a maiden. Phyllis and Mare goes in this race, no colts. 9, Declared. Number 2, Minute the Walk, ran well on the 7th of August, going 5.5 furlongs, cutting back in distance and really ran improved. Could do well again here. That race that Minute the Walk ran in on the 7th of August was won by Pretty Girl. Minute the Walk on 2nd. Baby Like was in this race, and so too a few more horses here. The 3, Baby Like, was caught by Minute the Walk and ended up 3/4 lengths behind her, going half a furlong longer in that August 7th encounter. Number 5, Lacrime, may have needed that last race, has the tongue tie removed for this, and goes overweight for Bebita Harvey, something that Philip Fiani doesn't normally do. Very interesting, having Bebita Harvey riding that horse. Number 8, Fly Messenger Fly, cutting back in distance after running even all the way in the 2022 Oaks, and gets the champion rider, Anthony Thomas, for the first time in 21 career starts. Should be closing for the main prize. I'm selecting number 8, Fly Messenger Fly, just over number 5, Lacrime. Number 9, Wowtastic, who's well drawn. I'm selecting that one for the 3rd. Number 2, Minute the Walk. Number 3, Baby Like. Race 8, the co-feature, the Winston Fanner Griffiths OD Classics. Winston Fanner Griffiths, one of our most accomplished jockey, and someone who is currently in the classes for the trainers, for the new trainers. They'll be graduating either November or January. I don't know, but one of those times, well, it was supposed to have been November, but I'm understanding that it has moved to January. The Open Gate Show wishes Winston Griffiths all the best. This race goes 1,900 meters, 8 declared. It's for native bred show. It's the greatest stake race. Number 1, Perfect Blue, has improved since the figure 8 was fixed, now stretching out with 57 kilos, and Shane Ellis should be in the making. Number 2, the Head Cornerstone, has been improving and should be part of the outcome. Number 3, Morimoto, looking more responsive on the exercise track of late and plagued with issues, but on his best day should be a force to reckon with here. Number 4, Politicula, at least she gets distance and is nicely weighted. Number 6, Brinks, has to be the one to beat. What can I say about this horse? Number 7, Sunset Silhouette, should do okay here. Number 6, Brinks, hopefully for the Open Gate Show and connections, this horse will win. So number 4, Politicula. Number 2, Dead Cornerstone. Number 1, Perfect View. Number 7, Sunset Silhouette. Penultimate race, the co-feature, A King is Born. A King is Born, a horse that was ridden by Winston Griffiths aplenty, owned by Howard Hamilton OD, trained by the great Philip Fiani. This race is for trail and up, overnight allowance. 9 declared, 1,000 meters round or 5 furlongs round. It's for trail and up, overnight allowance. Number 1, Emperor of the Cats, versatile sort who has been racing aplenty. His form cycle is good and has to use his speed to get out of this inside post. Nicely in at the handicaps. Let's see. Number 2, El Professor. How he gets 57 kilos is a total joke, which begs for an explanation. I am at times bewildered by the conditions set for these horses without their allotted weights, and surely the conditions at the racing office for each race, especially these allowance and condition races, should be revamped and looked into. Can't say much about the other starters except for number 9, Generational, who should be, who seems penciled for this, and as his last one suggests, that is on the 20th of August, going 6 furlongs at 29-1, ran okay, finishing 4th, 3 3/4 lengths to Race Car and Eagle One, as well as Empire the Cat, who Generational wasn't far behind. Should be more focused now. So I'm thinking that number 9, Generational, should have the better of number 1, Emperor of the Cat, number 2, El Professor, number 7, Baton Rouge, number 4, Super Duper. The final race, naming honor of the bomber, Patrick Lynch Cheney, who won one of the Derby in the past. 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs for native bred 4-year-olds and up, who hasn't won 3 races, and imported frozen up, who hasn't won 2. 12 declared, number 2, Rusty, expressed his well-being last week over this very distance of 7 furlongs, finishing 4th, 2 lengths behind Sweet Majesty, Positive ID, Unroyal, and Regal. Number 6, Evan Glitter, could do well again. Number 7, Ford Line, getting the figure off after 16 of 17 starts with it on. Number 9, Sensational Ending, has to come better than last. Number 2, Rusty, from number 9, Sensational Ending. Number 6, Having the Glitter. Number 7, Fault Line. Number 12, Charming Beauty. DK Water provides much needed oxygen for the body and brain, aids in digestion, helps us maintain a healthy weight, and tastes great. DK Water never tastes flat or boiled. It makes for an excellent drinking experience, and one that does wonders for the entire body overall. Located at Two Grief Road, Kingston 6, you can call them 876-627-91145. That's 876-627-91145 and 876-807-5315. The Open Gate Show encouraging you to allow your friends and other horse racing fans to subscribe to the Open Gate Show on YouTube. There are a lot for you, for your interest. And, we intend to start again with some specials, which includes interviews and other things alike. Take care. Good luck.